Silly Girl Trips, and thank you for joining me as I journey through the trips of my life. And I know it's been a minute since I've gotten to do one of these, and I'm so excited, kind of nervous, because it's been a minute since I've actually done one of my original videos where we just talk. And today is my 30-day Chloe Teen revealing of revealing revealing nation, something like that. Anyways, we get to reveal my results, after my 30-day working out, and it was it was hard, it was not easy, but I want to thank Chloe Ting for making it possible, making your videos really doable, you know what I mean? And I love that I had options, and I got to choose, how I felt that day, if I did. Sometimes, I couldn't move by the next day, so I would just like kind of do like Chloe Ting 10 minutes of something, you know what I mean? So I really appreciate the different ranges that you created in your videos there, Chloe Teen. Thank you. And what's more important are the results that I've gotten. I'm very grateful. Some of my results are kind of confusing, like not, yeah, just like a little bit of it, but not too much. And then we'll talk about it when I get there. So without further ado, that's like my favorite word, right? I am going to now start talking about my transformation that I'm doing. And so right now, after the 30-day, which ended on Saturday, no, Friday or Saturday. I think Saturday I did it. So no, I did. I only took Sunday and Monday off. I had some, I'm kind of like a meltdown on Monday, but we'll talk about that later. Anyways, for my results on my hips, we're gonna start off with my hips. Now I'm not gonna tell you what my starting numbers are, like the actual numbers of my waist and hips and thighs and arms yet. Yet. Stay tuned for that, like later down the road, because I don't want to reveal that yet. I think it would be better once I reach my actual mental goal that I reveal it then. But in the meantime, I can share how much, like for example, inches or weight. Now I haven't weighed myself since March, but I measured myself the first day I did this challenge, and then I measured myself on Saturday, maybe Saturday. Yeah. So the results are my hips. Where are they? Kind of start. So my hips have actually grown out 1 inch, right? And my lower abdominal area, and keep in mind, I've birthed some babies, so I've had cesareans, in and so I have actually, I'm so excited. I'm so proud of myself. I actually lost 3 inches on my lower waist, and I lost 1 inch around my waist. So around here I lost an inch. Around here I lost 3 inches, and then moving up to the upper body, my chest area, I actually gained a 1/2 inch. So I hope it's gained in the right areas, if you know what I mean. Anyways, as we move upwards, my right side seems to be bigger than my left side as far as my arms. So on my right arm, I gained 2 inches, and on my left arm, I gained 1 inch. And then on my right thigh, I gained a 1/2 inch, and on my left thigh, I gained a whole inch. So and then of course I say the very best for last, if you know what I mean. So for my bootang, I actually gained, I don't think these jeans really do accentuate this area very well. But I actually gained, check this out, a whopping 10 inches on my behind. So I don't know if it's because it's lifted more now. I feel like I really do see that it has lifted a lot. So even though that's not what I'm thinking as I'm doing it, over and over those, I want to just die. And so, I am so excited. I'm so proud of myself as well. Um, but I want to thank Chloe Team very much for putting together such a wonderful program that you do. It made this goal attainable. It's also one of the first times that I've ever set an actual goal for 30 days or, for a workout and accomplished it. Other than Facebook, the only goal I met there is that I would do cardio or workout every day, in the morning. And I have done that for now more than, well, than I think I'm going towards the end of the third month, of doing that. I've been pretty much consistent. So I'm very proud of myself for doing that. And then I added this, the Chloe Team 30-day challenge on top of that so I can help start to sculpt my body because I don't want to, I've gone through so many medications that have fluctuated my weight for my ADHD, well, not my ADHD, but for my bipolar only alone, and my mood swings and all that. So, and then being misdiagnosed, I went from, a thick girl to, a really sucked up girl in like a month and a half, if that, you know what I'm saying? So my body has gone through a lot of these. So I want to just focus on making that better. And so I'm very, first of all, proud of myself for achieving the 30-day challenge. Second of all, I'm very, um, so far, I am very happy about my accomplishments. I kind of don't want my arms to get too big, but I know how flabby and they are, so I'm okay with them. I feel like I'm just turning that into muscles, So I don't understand why that's bigger now, but hey, who knows? Well, just keep doing it. It's better than what I was doing before, so we'll see what happens. I haven't decided yet to what my next 30-day challenge is going to be. I really want to kind of continue with the Chloe Ting only because I love how there's so many options to take. And on days where I can't just do anything, I could do like a 10-minute workout and it's really intense and it targets, all these areas and, and I like how she explains some of these things. So I want to, and I'm actually seeing results. So that is the ultimate thing, is to see the change not only on my physical body. I see how working out every day for me, or is helping me with my mental disability and my happiness. It's really making me think more about caring for myself, loving myself, and respecting myself enough to like make some changes in my life that are gonna just make myself better and not having to rely on just medications that have actually done a lot of harm, to me, more than good, but some good, but to a point, that's just my personal journey in regards to medication. Doesn't mean there are people out there that works for them, and all that, and that's great. But I am one of those. Be fair, my doctors, have even told me I'm just one of those unique people that I just have a different side effect to any medication, no matter what it is that they give me. So I'm not normal in that sense either. It's not normal at all. No, but it's okay. I love being unique, and so I'm so excited. I'm so happy. So those are my results. So if you, it makes me feel good that I actually am seeing those changes, and it's not just me. I don't really pay attention because I actually had to give away a lot of my clothes because I do not fit in them because I'm thicker now for some reason, But when I go out there, my families or people are like, "Oh, you're looking so good. You've gotten smaller," but I feel like I'm getting thicker. Well, you heard my results. So yeah, that is all the catching up. I everything caught up to now. That's what I'm doing. And so now that I live in Utah, by the way, I mean for those that don't know, um, so if you're following me, subscribe first of all, and ring that bell, ding. So because I'm trying to be more consistent and create more great good content, just like like Chloe Ting and other people that I've been following and watching on YouTube, in doing my workouts and all that. I appreciate that, I appreciate that you put out such great content, and so thank you so much. And with that, I don't want to just, blabber on about, the results, but I also want to just bring it home, and talk about more about the positivity and the effects it has on my mental disability. That's where this journey started. My first YouTube, on your channel, in my very beginnings, I was talking about my medications and how it was affecting me, and then my mood swings, and it's captured. I go back and I look, and I can't sometimes. I don't can't watch them through sometimes. The one that I'm crying on, like I don't ever want to be that person. I don't want to be that weak. And I want to take back who I am, the true me that's inside, not the one that gets, all emotionally whatever, and sometimes I feel like people utilize that to manipulate me, to, my weakness when I am low, and as my brother said to me before, you're not allowing anybody to take your weaknesses, your um what is it? Your kindness is sense of weakness. You know what I mean? And so I'm just done. And one of the things that I shared as my coping skills, I go through. If you follow me on Facebook, I talked about. I take time to talk about bringing awareness to mental illness or mental health and health in general. Was to talk about. I lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh. But I was talking about, where was I going here, Mamas? No. Okay. I really drew a blank there because I looked away in the paintings, the picture, and went off into the ocean there mentally. And so I don't know what I was talking about, but remember what I was talking about. But if you do, like, put it in the link below. In the comments below. And comment me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's another thing. I would like to start doing that. But oh, I now remember, just like how I can't see through those. And now that I've transformed and done more research and gotten, I think, all the medication out of my system, hopefully, and then starting this, really getting serious with the working out, not just walking and then being quarantined and just really throwing myself in there so I didn't get depressed, so I didn't want to have a panic attack, especially while, we were quarantined, with my kids, because that would not be good. And so this has carried me through that and has made me see myself, spend more time by myself, with myself. I think I was scared of loneliness or being alone only because I was scared of being alone with myself because I'm never alone. Literally, people do not realize there's like seven. And me and my doctor discuss it. There's so what, and they're not personalities. They're just different parts of me that I kind of do differently. So yes, I kind of have like that, but that's a whole nother subject. And so see, that's part of all that added to my other things that I don't talk about. Not that I literally have certain personality, but I categorize certain things about myself. So there's the angry me, the sad me, the happy me, the you know what I mean, the me. There's seven parts of that. So I'm gonna do a YouTube on that and cover that one day. So remind me. And but yeah, so the working out and stuff like that has made me pretty much has made me better physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Has made me a strong getting back to being a strong me individual first, you know. And I'm not downing myself